It's all good. Welcome to Recap. All right, Nor. Recap of wow, that's feedback. UFC Vegas 60 open discussion after watching weigh-ins and face-offs. So Sarah McMahon and Aspen Ladd, that's off because Aspen Ladd's a fatty and can't make the weight again for like the fourth time in her professional career. So Sarah McMahon was like, and rightfully she shouldn't have to fight a overweight chick. So she's like, yeah, I'm not fighting her. So that fight's off because Aspen Ladd was
2 pounds.
2 pounds over, yeah. But what? And I had Sarah McMahon all over that because she's an Olympian, you know, the wrestling coach of Alpha Male. I think she would have controlled that fight everywhere it went. But 2 pounds is a big deal, especially Sarah McMahon. She's 42. She's up there in age, so she doesn't need that extra. You know, I don't blame her at all. I would have backed out too. But anyway, regardless, we're gonna what's that? Almost, but she's not there yet. Thanks for a reminder, Nor. So let's without further ado, let's get into this. I don't know. I think the printout is, aside from that Sarah McMahon thing, I think everything else is still going on, right?
Yeah, it is.
I think everybody else made weight. Everybody on the whole card, I do believe. Is there anybody getting like penalized or have to pay part of their purse, anything like that?
No, I think that was the only one that was called off.
Yep. You know why dogs' toys squeak for real? It sounds like crying prey. It sounds like when for real. Isn't that morbid?
Mimicking dead animals.
Yeah, dead animals.
Dying animals. Yeah, I know.
That's right. Yeah, it's crazy. All right. So Bout Better in the room. Real news. Awesome. Sounds like he was kissing and licking. Yep. He probably was Bout Better. But anyway, let's get on with this. I'm gonna crack I'm on light beers again, trying this bit. Blue Moon Light Sky, it's called tonight.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's start this thing off.
All right.
Oh, tasty. Okay. So the first fight opening the curtain on this show is Nicholas Moda, Cameron Van Camp. Does that still hold true? Right?
Yep.
All right. Let me pull up. Let me just pull up Tapology because I didn't break. You know, my whole thing. I'm not breaking down every fight, but I will do it tonight. Go over everything. Just bear with me. I just had to update my computer. That's why we're starting late too. So, yeah, my computer is almost. Yeah, everything's old, Nor. Me, the computer, everything. The house. All right, so we got the oh, this is a lightweight fight. Fantastic. Cameron Van Camp coming down in weight. I think he's had like 9 fights in a row up at welterweight, but now he's fighting at lightweight. The jump man Cameron Van Camp taking on Iron Nicholas Mota. Mota is coming off a loss to old Jim Miller. He's old too. Still kicking ass. Cameron Van Camp's he had his UFC debut loss up at 170 pounds against Andre Fialho. And that was, by the way, people don't realize it, that was very short notice he took that fight. And he got knocked out. But and that was about 4 months ago when that happened. But Cameron Van Camp is not like, if you look at his Tapology, he's got a lot of accolade, like a championship crap going on in regional scenes. He's won like every regional scene he's been in. But Nicholas Mota in the same rate, he's a hard hitter. These guys are both the same age. Van Camp a little bit more experience. I'm gonna go with the underdog here. Last time I checked, I didn't check today or nothing, but I think Van Camp was like a plus 190. That's good value, man. I like the Indiana native right now, and he's got the height, he's got the reach, he's the much bigger dude coming down to 155. I'm gonna go with Cameron Van Camp to get the upset here, and I think he might even get a TKO. So, Dave, do you have the face-offs lined up?
Me? Never. Whenever you're ready.
That a boy. There you. Oh, look at my howler head girl is in the
Oh
house.
no, she's back.
She's back. Woo! God
Back.
bless her. I noticed that today when I
Don't
watched.
tuck that shirt in.
There she goes. All right. So go ahead, Dave. Just run it. We got I'm going with Cameron Van Camp. I love it.
Look at the size of him.
He's
gigantic.
He is.
I don't know who said it, but the size is going to be an advantage in a lot of these fights. I mean, the face-offs, when you look at them, it is scary on some of these guys.
Yes, sir. Bout Better says size is a factor in all these bouts. Yeah, I'm all over Cameron. Plus, I think he's still, he's a plus 145. So the line moved down a little. It was a plus 190. That was real nice money, but not still plus 145. Good value on the underdog Van Camp. I know Nicholas Mota is known for hitting hard, but I got to go with Van Camp. Are you on the same page as that?
I am on the same page, and just because of this right here, the giganticness, and plus he's got better tattoos.
Sure does. Nicholas Mota is tattoo-less, no tattoos, which is no.
I mean, you know what? And I really do like the plus money aspect of it.
Absolutely. So we're both in agreement there that he might even make our 3-leg parlay at the end. So let's move up. No sense wasting more time on that. We've got Tony Gravely, Javid Basharat. Now this is that am I in the right order? Is that still right?
Your next one, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is another one where I like the tall guy.
Okay. Yeah, with that, Javid has 4-inch height advantage here for the Snow Leopard. Undefeated, 12-0. Taking
That doesn't
on
hurt either.
Tony Gravely, fighting out of American Top Team. I'm a big supporter of Tony Gravely. You know why? Because he is a Virginia State high school wrestling champ, and I love high school wrestling champions. He's been training with the Cannibal, Alexander Pantoja. In Instagram, he has pictures of him with Pantoja, Coach Steve Bruno, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu coach Marcos Perumba Damata, all out of American Top Team. But Javid Basharat's not messing around with fools either. You eat people. People that eat people are cannibals. Javid Basharat training out of Extreme Couture with his brother Farid Basharat. Farid just got a victory over in the Contender Series, so the morale is good over in that camp. He trains with Amir Abazi, Cody Garbrandt, and our boy JP Bays. We thought JP Bays was just shadow boxing in the corner over at Extreme Couture. No, actually, he trains with Javid Basharat, so good on him. Hope he's still not heard about the whole Roman Delice thing. Hope he's past that. But anyway, Javid, the Afghanistan native, undefeated. Everything's saying pick Javid, but everything but my stupid plus money junkie attitude and Tony Gravely being I think he's gonna have the better wrestling. I think Tony Gravely can use he's gonna definitely get this take Javid down to the ground. A lot of people are saying Javid can catch him with a guillotine or use some submissions there to choke out Tony Gravely, which is possible. Tony Gravely, he's been known to be finished. I think 6 of his 7 fights he's been finished, or 7 losses. 6 of his 7 losses have been finished, but this is definitely the toughest test Basharat has yet to face. He's only fought one guy in the UFC, and that was Trevin Jones, his UFC debut. He won by unanimous decision. Before that, Octagon, the Contender Series, he had a good guillotine over Oran Calho. Kalan or whatever, Kalan. But before that, I don't know any of these people on Tapology. So is it a padded record?
You don't know Alexander Bezkoraveneli?
Bez Coravani. Bez Coravani. Why'd you say that? No, I have no idea who that is. What's his record? 14
He's 14-2. He's doing well.
And he's Ukrainian. Yep. He's not bad. Not bad at all. Octagon's actually a good regional scene over in Ukraine.
The guy's doing really well. His only loss is against Javid.
Yeah, he's 14-2, so somewhere in the history he's got another red mark. Javid, though, undefeated. Does he have any type of amateur record? Go down.
No, well, he's got one fight, but it was a guillotine choke in round 3.
These hands, I can pull up my own, but
okay. 0-2, 0-0, 0-6, 3-3, 2-2, 4-4, 2-39. That's a huge can.
Yeah, definitely. The can crushing there. Definitely.
Then we get to a little bit better. Wissam Mamoka, who was 5-0 in the Fight Star Championship, and he won by TKO. Let's have a quick look at Will. And he's 5-1 still, but has not fought anybody since David, so not the greatest look. And on top of that, we've got Alexander, which was nice. Sorry, Nicolas Savio, Contenders Northwich, who is seems to be hovering around the 50-50, the 500 mark. So not that impressive. And so he's got his last 2 wins are impressive, and that's about it. Right. And even Iran, who was coming in undefeated when he was fighting him, has lost his last 2.
But Tony Gravely, he's already been in the he's 23-7, already proved he's a UFC caliber fighter with wins over Johnny Munoz Jr., Saman Oliveira, Anthony Burchak. He got that because of that loss to Tony Gravely. He's out of the UFC. He lost to Nate Maness. If you look at Tony Gravely, his reds are the known people. Nate Maness, Brett Johns. You scroll down, there you'll see Patchy Mix, Pat Sabatini. Scroll down. Everybody that he's lost to is like known throughout the UFC as or not necessarily UFC, but known throughout the MMA as a known name, even outside the UFC with Patchy Mix. You know, everybody knows Patchy Mix. So, I'm going to go with the experience here. I'm going to take the Virginia State Wrestling Champ for the upset at plus money. He's like plus 145. I think I got him at. But yeah, the chat seems to agree with the chat is kind of split. Let's see. Javid has under-recognized jits. Gravely one-dimensional. He is, but that dimension's good. The wrestling. And Gravely is also, I think he's got a BJ. He's been training with that Marcos Perumba Damata, decorated black belt. Javid, but wouldn't be shocked if Gravely won. If Javid stops the takedown, he's got it. I like Basharat here. Jones is a dog. Trevin Jones, he is a good fighter. And if you can take out Trevin Jones, that's saying a lot. Noah, welcome to the show. Only took Dave 2 months to figure out how to replace a computer. Good man. Well, he lives in the middle of nowhere, so it took like one of those months was all shipping. Basharat.
It actually took more than that.
Hopefully he got some love in that week. Dave, did you have a date or something? How'd that go? Javid by Tank.
Not so good. Anyways, moving on. We're talking UFC.
Noah Allen. I'm going Gravely. Me too. I'm going to go Gravely. We're split on this one, Dave. Me and you, right? You're taking Javid.
I am taking just for the face-offs because the face-offs were pretty impressive.
I want to see them.
All right, hang on. Here you go.
Oh, Cameron Van Camp's awesome. I like how everybody knows they have to go, off stage to the left, but they always try to go back to the right, but they always try to go back to the left. That's all right. You know why? Because if you're a wrestler, you can use that compact size to get inside and get the longer leg, single legs, double legs. You can use that as an advantage. Wrestlers look at what's his name, Michael Chandler, phenomenal wrestler. Yep. He's shorter than everybody. So I don't think that's really necessarily a detriment here because Tony Gravely is one path to victory, and that's with his wrestling. I think it might come into play. Tough one to pick, it sure is. Gravely, classic wrestler, boxer, not buying the Fighting Brothers. Yeah. Farid, he did just win Contender Series too, though. He has a win in there. That is my girl, the Howler Head girl. There is. Look at, she got showing the big forehead today. That is a Howler Head. Woo! Basharat TKO about better saying. Yeah, I think I'm going with the upset here, but I respect Javid Basharat. I'm not I think it go. That's why I broke this one down because I think it really could go either way. I just got I got a soft spot for high school wrestling champs. I hold them in a very high degree. I don't know if Afghanistan has wrestling, and that's where Basharat's from. I don't know how they are. I'm sure they have wrestling, but I don't know how they do in Olympic wrestling or anything like that. I don't know the wrestling program over in Afghani, I know that it's a war nation, so who knows? But I'm gonna go with the Tony Gravely, Virginia State wrestling champ, training out of American Top Team. Beautiful wife too, Kayla Gravely. Beautiful redheaded white girl. Beautiful. I love her. I'm jealous.
All right.
Let's go.
Here's my spiel.
Let's hear it. Let's hear your
spiel. We got a 4-inch height advantage. Granted, the reach advantage is the same. On the feet, now I've only got 2 fights as far as stats goes for Javid. 5.45 strikes landed per minute compared to 3.92. Definite advantage for Javid on that one. Strike absorbed per minute, 3.04 to 2.53. So Tony Gravely takes more hits as well. The takedown average, I will give to Tony Gravely at 6.65 to 1.54. But there's one stat that I really like here in this guy's last 2 fights: 100% takedown defense.
Yeah, no one even tried to take him down.
So I mean, if he can stop the takedown, and I think he's got the height and the sprawl to be able to do it, I see this going Javid's way. So I'm heavily leaning towards Javid Basharat on this one. That's my pick.
Well, that may be a T-shirt bet later. I gotta think about it.
I don't know if I can afford any more of your closet.
Oh, you're fine. Stop playing Four House. You're fine. But I do appreciate the three T-shirt package. I thought when I got the bag, I thought this must be that hoodie. But no, 3 T-shirts. Awesome. You told me personally you would never wear a Sean O'Malley T-shirt, yet you gave me one.
I want to see you in purple. I just want to see you in fucking double extra large purple.
I'm not a big fan of them, but it is. I'll give you that. It is a very nice T-shirt.
I want to see you in purple. That's you know what? I saw the color and I bought it for the color. I want to see you in purple.
Yeah, it looks like his hair. Purple.
I want to see the purple people either.
It's a catchy T-shirt. I like it. So
I know it looks good.
It does. It does look good. Okay, right. So you're on Basharat. I'm on Gravely. Good. I like winning tapologies. Okay, so moving up the card. Just let that roll. Let's see who's next.
That's what I'm doing.
Going that.
I'm on you.
I don't care if we copyright. I'll just trim it, and I won't be able to monetize. There's Jillian Robertson, and Maria It's not Agapova. It's Agapova.
Agapova, yeah.
Wrong. So I keep saying Agapova, but it's Agapova. Go back, Dave. Let's see how Agapova is a big girl. She's bigger. But once again, Jillian Robertson, a wrestler grappler, Canadian, out of Canada, by the way, Dave.
Oh, I know.
Agapova, where is she out of? Like Kazakhstan or one of those like I didn't pull up her Tapology or nothing, but I know she's over in like Eastern Europe somewhere.
Give me a moment.
But anyway,
I'm getting there.
Yeah, I know. I got you.
I don't recognize the flag. I don't recognize. Oh my goodness. Chat, help us out here, please.
She is Kazakhstan. Like I said, she's a Kazakhstan.
Oh, Kazakhstan. All right.
Yeah, Kazakhstan. She's coming off loss to Marina Moroz, which I cashed in on that one. You know why? That was right when the Russia-Ukraine war started. I'm like, Marina Moroz is going to be sporting that Ukrainian pride, all that stuff, and she sure did, and she got that victory there. Arm triangle choke. Before that, she has a win against Sabina Mazo. Sabina Mazo is not all that. She won by rear naked choke in round 3. Okay. Before that, she lost to Shayna Dobson. Shayna Dobson is that gatekeeper veteran that usually loses, but managed to get the win over Agapova. So I mean, Shayna Dobson going into that fight is 3-4, legit. Okay. But before that, Agapova does have a string of a few decent wins. She beat Hannah Cyphers, no longer in the UFC. Marilla Santos, never in the UFC. Alexa Connors had a little stint in the UFC. Those 3 wins are not bad. And she's got, if you go down through her Tapology, she's got some other Na Liang. She's decent. She beat her. She lost to Tracy Cortez. I don't know. I'm not a Agapova. I don't think she's really cut out. I think she's more of an Invictus style fighter. Demon Slayer. She's got a cool name. 10-3, but I'm gonna go with the redhead and Jillian Robertson. I think Jillian's got that. She can rely. She does grappling contests like jiu-jitsu tournaments and crap. She's definitely, I think, got the upper hand when it comes down to the ground game. But the thing is, stand up, she can get outstruck by Maria Akaba Agapova. Why do I want to say, Agapova. Not keep messing that name up. But anyway, Jillian Robertson is coming off a loss to JJ Aldrich. But before that, she had a win in Yuri Pro Grappling, and she beat Priscilla Cachoeira, cheating. That's where Priscilla Cachoeira tried to gouge her eyeballs out when she was getting rear naked choked. Remember that? That was awesome. Then she has 4 fights in Submission Underground grappling tournaments. And then she lost. Before that, she lost to Miranda Maverick. Everybody loves Miranda, Fear the Maverick. Before that, Pearl Gonzalez grappling, Submission Underground. That's what I'm saying. She does this extra curricular grappling crap where she might be losing a lot, but she's getting all that experience and she's winning a couple of them. So I'm going to go with the Flamin' Redhead. I think she is a slight favorite anyway. And if you go down her Tapology, man, it goes forever. And her amateur results, she's been doing this thing since 2013. So yeah, I like her. What's your breakdown here? What do you got to say about this?
Quick look at the stats. Maria, 4.56 strikes landed per minute compared to 2.39. So she's going to be busier on the feet. I think Jillian Robinson's path to victory is going to be taking this to the ground, where she has 2.36 takedown average per minute compared to 0.69. Takedown defense is 42%, so I think Jillian will be able to take the advantage and take her down to the ground. I don't know how Maria's ground game is. Once again, this is a girl fight. Healthy stat range, though, 5 fights on each girl, so this works out really well. I think Jillian's going to have the fight IQ to be able to take this girl down and to control her on the mat. So I'm kind of going to lean towards Jillian. If I look at hang on a second here. Let me pull up the odds on this one. Jillian is a minus 150 favorite compared to plus 125 for Maria. So bookies are looking at Jillian winning this fight, and they are looking at it to win in the distance. Oh, sorry, no, within distance. Yeah, I'm not sure about within the distance, but I'm heavy on Jillian as well. I think she is going to be able to win this, but I'm not putting any money on this. It's a girl fight, and Jillian's lost me money many times before. So there's many other better fights to put on this one than this one.
Right. I like Jillian by submission at plus money. This one looked about better. If I'm putting another unit on Agapova via finish plus 500. Well, get ready to put that ticket right in your shoebox full of losers, buddy. Just saying. He's got tons of shoeboxes full. He keeps all his losing tickets. Add that one to your collection. About better. Love it. I love it. This is the bet you should take. You said it right there. About better. Jillian sub plus money. But all right. Fantastic. So who are you taking, Dave?
I'm gonna lean towards Jillian, but once again, I'm not putting any money on this fight. It's just a Tapology bet.
Once more, there's a big height advantage for Agapova. I
wouldn't say big. It's not bad.
Yeah,
it's just decent height advantage.
I think it looks like she's got a pretty good reach advantage too. Jillian Robertson's got that little wrestler body. My howler head girl stands tall.
Yeah.
But yeah. My howler head girl, she's like $160. Once
you know what? I am gonna flip just with the face offs. I like the abs. I'm gonna go with
Agapova.
Yeah. Luna's not happy about that.
Luna wants her toy back. Oh, Dad, you took my toy. Okay, so you're flipping. You're going back to Agapova.
Jesus.
Agapova. You get like you get one of those moose knuckles or what? Not moose knuckles. What are they called? Those what are they? You know, those big beef knuckle, like a beef knuckle or something. There you go. That she'll like that, and that won't be.
What are you talking about? What?
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah. This dog definitely has no toys whatsoever.
Boneyard. That sounded like the boneyard. Okay. So moving on. What's next? We got. I think it's next is Trey Ogden, Daniel Zellhuber, right?
Yes, Trey Ogden and Daniel Zellhuber. Zellhuber.
I don't know. What? He's a Mexican guy, right?
Undefeated
Mexican. Yeah, I have no. Why don't you open this up? Because I have no idea. I didn't even barely looked at this one. I just went by the cappers, and I know Zellhuber's a huge favorite. Not huge, but I think he's like minus 260 or something. So
yeah, I mean, he's undefeated. He's coming out of Mexico. He's 23 years old. Once again, height advantage on this guy. And what is ridiculous is that he's got, I believe, a 5 or 6 inch reach advantage as well. It's going to be scary. Here, let me pull up the face-offs real quick.
Yeah, I'd like to see them. I remember seeing them, but
I mean, and you know me, I'm kind of biased towards Mexicans to start off with. But I mean, this guy is just a giant, and he looks way taller than what is advertised.
He's not as girthy though as Trey Ogden, but Trey Ogden's just kind of not that good, right?
Look at those crazy monkey arms, though. It's scary. I think I'm gonna.
You know why everybody's fading Trey Ogden? He was getting outstruck by the Monkey King, Jordan Levitt. Jordan Levitt is a BJJ practitioner. He's not a striker. And Trey Ogden was getting embarrassed on the feet to Jordan. I can do splits and pirouettes and act like a, Femi guy. You know who I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you're talking about. He's a good fighter, though.
He's all right, but Patty the Bad, he kicked his ass. what Trey Ogden does have going good for him, I notice here he's fighting out of Glory MMA, so he's going to have James Krause cage side. That's one thing good going for his way. But man, he's 32. This other dude's 23. 23. Undefeated. Huge. Well, according to Tapology, he's only got 2 inches, but in that face-off though, he looks like he's got
looks a lot more.
Look at the reach, though.
Yeah, it's the reach you got to worry about, guys. This is what it is.
6-inch reach advantage.
Yeah,
unreal. Yeah, you got to go with the golden boy, Daniel Zellhaber over Samurai Ghost. Where did he get that off of anime? Where did he get that nickname? He's not Japanese. I don't know what a Samurai Ghost. Okay, whatever. But anyway, yeah, I'm all over Daniel Zellhaber here. I'm not putting. There's no like. I maybe put it in a parlay. I think I did put it in a couple parlays, but that's about it. I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll prop it. How's he been winning? Let's see. Unanimous decision, TKO ground and pound, TKO punches, submission, calf slicer.
That's the one I like. I like the calf slicer. That's not easy to pull off.
But he's knocking people out though. A lot of TKOs here.
Punches, yes, knees clinch from the ground. That is my Tapology pick. And plus money on Bet365, Daniel by TKO, DQ, or submission, plus 125. So to go from a minus 300, which we're pretty confident he's going to win, and I'm pretty confident he's going to win this within distance. If I look at Trey Ogden's record, I believe he's been finished a couple times. Yeah, he's been lost by rear naked choke by Nick Brown. Lost by guillotine by Thomas Gifford. Lost another guillotine by Thomas Gifford twice by the same guy. So, I mean, he is susceptible to getting choked out, perhaps. Who knows? So, yeah, I'm going to pick it within decision. Sorry.
He's got to fight in the LFA against TJ Brown. He got rear naked choked. Man, Look at all these rear naked guillotine, rear naked choke, guillotine. Oh, he sticks his neck out there. He loves it. I think he gets off on getting choked. So he's one of those guys. Yeah, I think I'm going to flip my tap out. Right now I got Zellhaber by TKO, but I think I might flip it to submission. Because
I'm going to stick with the TKO. I'm going to stick with the TKO. I think he's going to use his reach advantage and just dial him up.
I don't know. There's a lot of RNCs here. A lot of them. A lot of guillotines too in these L's. No, yeah, well, he's performing a lot of guillotines. I was ignoring the red and green.
Well, no, he's got 2 losses by guillotine. But if you look at Daniel's stats in his last fight,
TJ Brown, he beat TJ Brown. That's a good win for Trey Ogden. I didn't really look at this. TJ Brown's
he's going to get pieced up on the feet. The height and the reach advantage. Look at the stats. Yeah, mind you, this is just one fight, but look at Daniels, 7.67. He is so busy on the feet. 7.67 strikes per minute. That's a lot. That's 1 over every 10 seconds. That's 1 every 7.6.8. Chat, do the math. 6.8 seconds. One landed strike per 6.8 seconds. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Chat. Noah's saying I don't know shit about the other guy, but no way I'm picking Trey Ogden. That's true. But I just looked at his Tapology because I didn't, like I said, I haven't had time to do all these. But he does have guillotines and rear naked chokes in the win column for him. Trey Ogden might be able to get that long neck. That's why I'm staying away from this. On Tapology, I'm definitely picking Zellhuber. But yeah, scroll down, Dave. Go ahead, scroll down. No, go back on Trey Ogden. Scroll down, you'll see.
Oh, I know. I saw it. He lost the split decision to Jordan Levitt, which should have been unanimous.
Look at the wins, though. The performance, how he's winning. And look at the one against TJ Brown, the LFA. That's a good one. About better staying right away. I would say that too. But this is,
TJ Brown sucks.
Levitt, the recency bias against Jordan Levitt, that's why you got to fade Trey Ogden. How's he going to get outstruck by a BJJ guy that can do splits and pirouettes and cartwheels and shit? You know.
No, I'm confident. I am confident in Daniel in this one, within distance. Be right there, plus 125. There's my plus money bet.
I'm going with the youth too. He's got Trey Ogden's 32, Daniel Zellhuber 23. Flip those numbers. Zellhuber's a brown belt. Okay, bout better. I like it. I like the info. Thank you. This fight gives me the Tafa vibes from last week. Cash out of the pocket units. Zellhuber parlay. UFC site says Zellhuber is a black belt. So we got brown belt going against black belt. The black belt is how dominating he is in size and just the reach. Look, he's got his Zellhuber's got so much more reach there. He's got to have 6 inches, I think. He's got half of like 3 inches, that's 3 or 4 inches per fist. Per arm.
That's so long.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it says Zellhuber black belt BJJ on the UFC website. I thought I had it wrong. Zellhuber is retracted initially. Yeah, we're all in agreement. Zellhuber should win this, but I'm going to stay away on a betting standpoint. I put him in a parlay because I do groups of three leg parlays all throughout the card, like different combinations. Zellhuber is definitely going to make a round robin. He'll be in one of the 5-fight round robins for sure. So moving up, we got Loma Lokobonami taking on Denise. They kept saying Denise during the weigh-ins and face-offs.
That's what they were saying. Denise, that's her name.
Yeah, Denise Gomes.
Not Denise. Denise.
Right, because Brazilians. What are you gonna do? Denise Gomes is a 2-to-1 underdog, plus 200. I think that's what I've written down. Loma Lokobonami minus 235. Kind of wide for a women's strawweight fight. Is this strawweight? I think women's strawweight fight. Loma Lokobonami. This is kickboxer versus kickboxer. Loma's originally a Thailand kickboxer from Bang Tao. I think she trains out of Bang Tao Muay Thai. So I'm gonna go with Loma Lokobonami. Oh man, I have to take Lokobonami to get it done over Denise Gomes. Is this Denise Gomes' UFC debut? I think as well.
Correct. She's got a contender series win.
Wow, she looks a lot of green there. That's good. Are they cans? Let me pull up Tapology on this girl, Denise.
They're not all cans, but there's definitely some.
Yeah, that's what's the Jungle Fights? What is she out of? Let me see.
She's out of Invicta and SFT.
Okay. There's some of these girls there's a 12-8. That's Invicta. That's good. The other ones just inexperienced. That's all. I mean, what are you gonna do? You have to come up from somewhere. She beat Nascimento. Probably no relation to Rodrigo, who we're gonna talk about later. But still, I see that was an 0-0 fighter. She started out her career in a loss. But then she went on a streak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-fight win streak. So 6-1. Her only loss was her debut as a professional fighter. I don't know. Maybe. But I'm gonna have to go with the experience in Loma Lokobonami. Let's see how they look in the face-offs, Dave.
Oh, where am I? Oh no, wrong one. Sorry. Stand by. Coming.
I gotcha. Her name was Loma. She was a showgirl. She's gonna finally get KO'd. Her name is Loma. Oh, what did she dyed her hair too? Look at that. Look at Loma.
Platinum.
Oh, Denise though got the size advantage.
Big time.
Yeah.
What's this guy in the? Why is this guy mad mugging back here?
no idea.
There's no reason for the mad mug back here. Like, really?
It's funny. I love it. I love it.
Come on, man. Chill the fuck out.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with Loma as my pick, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'm staying away. This is a female fight. You guys got to stay away. Noah's saying Loma round 3 is plus 2,000. I don't care. I don't care either. This is strawweight too. It's gonna go decision, and it's gonna go Loma by volume. I would imagine. You can't have stats on this girl. She has no fight record.
One.
What is that? Oh, Contender Series, right?
Yeah. Not much.
Platinum Mike Loma.
Good job, Noah.
Cheers to that.
Yeah. You got that one. Well done.
Gomes went to decision less than a month ago on Contender Series. Would have liked to bet Loma against the initial matchup, Belbita. Yeah, Deanna Belbita would have been a way better matchup. That's why this girl, yeah, I think you can almost lock in Loma, but you can't because it's a woman's strawweight fight. That's why.
Dude, you gonna fade a neck tattoo?
I often do, yeah.
You gonna fade a neck tattoo? Dude, there is no job at Walmart after this. She is all into her UFC career.
Yeah. Loma get a job at a Vietnamese restaurant.
What did I do? What did I do? All right.
I don't know. Figure it out. Okay, so yeah, we're both on the favorite, right? No, but stay away from a betting standpoint. Save your money, guys. I suppose you could put Loma in a. She probably will win. You put her in parlay, but that's it. Next, we had Aspen Lad missed weight by 2 pounds. So Sarah McMahon, I'm not fighting this girl. She can't make weight. I think it's like her 3rd or 4th weight miss.
It's been a few.
Dev on Instagram, on the community MMA capper chat, whatever, he was trying to defend Aspen. Oh, Aspen Lad's so cute. I like her. Blah blah. Everyone was like, "Come on, Dev. She is so unprofessional." This is like the 3rd or 4th. Then one time she didn't she almost faint on the scale? Like, just come on, Aspen Lad. Remember when she did fight? She was the one her like boyfriend / coach was bitching at her like in between rounds, like, "What are you doing? What are you out there making?"
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Oh, it was so cringy. I was like, man, I feel bad for Aspen Lad, but she chose this. She's got a brother though that has potential. His name is like Shaylon Lad, and he's an amateur right now, and because he's only like I don't know, 18 or something. But dude, 5 years from now, you're gonna hear his name. I guarantee it, because he's been putting it in. Where's she out of? I don't know. I forget. Doesn't matter. We're not even gonna go over that fight because it's not on the card. Moving on. We have former officer Trevin Giles. He quit his job as a Houston police officer to take on fighting full time to go against the Louis Cosse. Cosse, him and his brother came out of Contender Series, Contender, not the Ultimate Fighter, Contender Series, I'm pretty sure. Or was it Ultimate Fighter? I don't remember. But it's like Louis and Orion is his brother, right?
He came out of Combate and then went into the Contender Series. Lost his UFC debut.
Yeah. You know why he lost? He gassed out. His gas tank is very poor. Did I cover this?
No, it was his first UFC fight. Give him a chance. He gassed out in the 3rd round.
You got to be ready for that shit. You got to be ready.
I get it.
But he gassed out. I think he has pretty decent wrestling. Trevin Giles, the former police officer, he's well rounded. 14-4. I think he's out of, was he a Fortis? Well, what's that? War? That's with the gorilla. What's that say? Yeah, War Training Studios. See, I didn't check neither one of these guys' Instagram, so I didn't go in depth with this breakdown or anything. But you can see he's got losses to Dricus Duplessis and what's that? Marlon Moraes? Is that what they say? Or
yeah, Michael
Oh,
Morales.
Michael Morales. Well, I said Marlon Moraes. That's wrong weight class, right? Yeah, totally wrong weight class. But anyway,
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I gotcha. Trevin Giles. This one, once again, I'm not confident either way. Trevin Giles is 2-1 favorite. You would imagine, and he's got the experience in there. He's been in the UFC quite a while, apparently. Louis Casse, 7-1, coming out of Contender Series. Where's he train out of? What's his gym?
Syndicate
out of Vegas. I like that.
Decent.
Oh man, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence here, but I have to go with the favorite, Giles. He has a win against Roman Dolidze. JP Bays loves that. He's got a win against Bevon Lewis and James Krause. He's got a win against the Glory MMA kickboxing coach, James Krause, or head coach, owner of Glory. I got it. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with Trevin Giles because if you look at who's Victor Reyna, Louis Cossi, Art Hernandez out of Combate, Bill Small. I don't know any of these people except for Sasha Platnikov, and Sasha Platnikov's not good. He's not that good. So just recency bias. My play on Tapology is going to be Trevin Giles. So I suppose I'll throw him in a little parlay, but nothing spectacular. No big money on Giles here because Cassie might be able to get it done. Let's see how they look in the in the face-offs. And Dave, you tell me what do you think here for these? Look at Trevin Giles, looks like a monster compared.
Yeah, this is another one where the face-offs kind of tell the story here.
Oh, man.
I'm going with Giles. I'm going hard in on Giles.
Yeah, me too. Now, me too. Right there. Yeah,
I mean, don't get me wrong. They match up pretty good.
He's got that wide body, so and he is I think his base is wrestling. I do believe he's like a mixed Native American Indian. He's like part, I want to say something. He's got some Cherokee people in him or some shit like that. I don't know.
Now I've only got 2 fights for stats for Luis Coche, whatever. Strikes landed per minute 8.22, which is very impressive until you look at his strikes absorbed 9.30. So he's taking more than he's giving. I do think Trevin Giles' path to victory is going to be taking him down. Takedown defense for this guy, and I've only got 2 fights for Luis is 0%. So I think the path to victory for Trevin Giles is going to be to take this guy down. He does have a decent strike takedown average of 1.37, and he does have a 64% takedown accuracy. So I don't know how Luis' ground game is. Let's have a look at it right now. See if he's got any ground victories here. Right cross, left hook, KO, guillotine choke he won in 2019, KO, a choke in 2018. So, I mean, hopefully he's got some decent ground game, but I just don't know enough about this guy. I'm going to pass on the betting. Let's have a look at the odds real quick. We got Trevin Giles is minus 210 and Luis is plus 175.
Yeah. I will add. Let me hold on. First of all, Hollerhead Girl is not pretty enough to be Megan O'Leary. I like her because she's not pretty. I like her that she's just average. She's like a 6, maybe 7 on a scale of 1 to 10, and that's why I like her. That's why I like something that's obtainable. If you're too pretty, unattainable, it makes me nervous, and I can't be comfortable in my own skin. But anyway, taking the plus money, Aaron Wright. Good luck, brother. And here we go. Noah Allen, always bringing up the smart stuff. Sasha Platnikov, he sucks. He just got choked out in XMMA. That's what I was saying. Sasha Platnikov is not that. He's not good. He's not good. Then Dirty Reg. I got a feeling Giles might be lazily and hopefully concentrate and try harder. And this is when I watched Dog or Pass podcast with Cody Safdie. He said Trevor Giles, this is his words, probably has the worst fight IQ in the MMA. In the UFC, I'm sorry. Trevor Giles might have the worst fight IQ in the UFC. And he gave examples too. He's like, he's been winning fights and decided to go to the ground with a BJJ expert just to lose the fight when he should have just kept stupid mistake. He makes mistakes in the ring that if he makes a mistake here, Kossi might be able to get it done. But Giles, I mean, the dude beat Roman Dolidze. You know, he beat James Krause. That's good. That shit's good. He didn't lose to Sasha Platnikov. I mean, look. I mean, so come on, you got to go with the MMA math here. If anything, Giles gives up on himself. Yeah, but I don't think he's going to here because he's coming off back-to-back losses. And for real, they usually the UFC don't they do like 3-fight contracts? So usually if you get 3 losses in a row, unless you're Smiling Sam Alvey, you're probably going to get cut. And he just quit his job as a cop, a Houston police officer. So it's not like, oh, you guys, can I get my job back? I kind of messed up and did the wrong thing. He's going to want to win. He's going to put it in there. He's not going to give up on himself. Sasha Platnikov. I can't not see that. I can't not see that Sasha Platnikov there. Kossi put on a clinic on not giving up versus Sasha, but Sasha still knocked his ass out, right? TKO. According to the UFC site, they're both brown belts in BJJ. You guys recall round 1 versus James Krause? Most believe he was given that round, which gave him the fight. To be honest with you, I don't remember that fight. That must have happened like pre-COVID. It must have happened like in 2019 or something. When I was before COVID, before 2020, I was just a casual UFC sports. I watched the fights, but I didn't break down anything. I didn't. Now I'm niched out. So now it's definitely. I was joking because he gave the fuck up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I get you. For this comment, you were joking. I get it, Noah. All right. Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm like, what do you mean? You got knocked out? But okay, I got you. I'm a little slow there. These blue moon, white skies, they're actually not bad. I'm gonna go get another one while Dave, you got any breakdown on this? What'd you take? I'm taking Trevor Giles. Who you taking?
I'm on Trevor Giles as well. Just because of the face-offs, the size advantage, the athleticism. I think he's got a I like Trevor Giles' record. I mean, Dolidze, Duplessis, Morales. He's James Krause. He lost to Mearshart. I get it. He's had the way better experience in the UFC and way better pedigree as far as who he's fought.
The legend?
Oh, well, he lost to the legend, but I mean, everyone loses to the legend. So that happens.
I love GM3. You know that.
You want me to go get that T-shirt? I can go get that T-shirt.
No, that's fine. You got the Ryan Hall, the Wizard shirt on. That's
I do.
Okay. Let's see. February 8th, just before the lockdowns. Okay, that's why I watched it as a casual. I didn't get into like breaking down and getting really in the nitty-gritty of this, but this is a gold mine. Out of any sport, this is probably the least amount of variance. Like think of you think of football, you got to think of receivers, linemen, running back, quarterback. You got to think of all the defense, all that position. Horse racing, you got to think of the trainer, the horse, the jockey. This, it's one person versus another person. Who the hell's going to win? It's, tennis is kind of similar too, but but tennis is just, it's not like, you can't, they're just so general. It's like you can't, this one has like MMA has, you know what I'm saying? MMA has specific stylings and matchups and stuff that you can compare it. That's why I do well at picking fights, and that's why I'm now niched out as a capper. So anyway, let's move up. What's next? Is it right here? We got my favorite receding hairline, Damon Jackson. He's got 3-inch reach, 3-inch reach, 3-inch height, and 3-inch hairline. So taking on
and 3 years. 3 years older.
Oh, look at that. The world of threes. 3-inch height, 3-inch reach advantage, 3 years older, and 3-inch deeper hairline. Damon Jackson, the Leech, is coming off some nice wins, though, man. He beat Daniel Aguata, Kamuela Kirk by arm triangle, Charles Hossa. He beat Masad Bektik. The only person he lost to is Ilia Topuria, but Ilia Topuria should be, if he's not, he should be top 10 at featherweight right now.
He was undefeated at that time.
He still is, Ilia Topuria. Who's beat him? Nobody's beat him. Still is undefeated.
You're right, he is.
Damon Jackson fighting out of Fortis MMA. I saw Instagram. He is training with Steven Ocho Peterson. I don't know if that's good or bad. Ocho Peterson, middling type of fighter, but still putting it in there. But man, does he have his hands full here against Pat Sabatini. Pat Sabatini, part of the undefeated crew coming out of Renzo Gracie, Philly, all these guys. Think of Jeremiah Wells, Andre Petrosky, and Sean Brady, all undefeated, like as UFC fighters. Undefeated UFC in the UFC out of Renzo Gracie, Philly, all of them. Sean Brady's getting ready to fight Bilal Muhammad in October. Love it. I'm taking Sean Brady. I'm all over it. He should, if he's not the favorite, he should be. I didn't check the odds yet, but I know he's fighting Bilal Muhammad in October. Pat Sabatini's coming off wins against TJ Laramie, Tucker Lutz, Jamal Emmers, Tristan Connolly, and before that he was a Cage Fury champion where he beat Jesse Stern by armbar. Of those his UFC debut against Tristan Connolly, this is what he did though, which is kind of cringy, but he pocketed rounds 1 and 2. He won those clearly. Round 3, he played cat and mouse, and he was the mouse. He just stayed out of range, pretty much almost running away from Tristan Connolly. But it was kind of, the thing was, it was kind of good fight IQ, but at the same time, Jing Liang Li tried to do that against D-Rod last week, and look what happened. Robbery. So I don't like that, but Pat Sabatini has been dominating the point system and winning rounds by getting the decision. He's a decisionator. And I think the same thing's going to happen here against Damon Jackson. He's going to do enough to win each round and get a decision over the Leech. But man, this is going to be this might be fight of the night here. If Damon Jackson comes, they're both so evenly matched up in grappling and BJJ and striking. I don't really know who's got the advantage. Right there, you could tell Damon Jackson's got the size advantage when height and reach, but girth.
That's the boniest shoulder I've ever seen.
That is, right?
That is the boniest shoulder.
If he does that Conor McGregor shoulder shot, that might.
Man, that's got some power to that shit.
He on his feet if that happens, but
that's
I have to go with.
Yeah,
I got to go with Sabatini. Aside from Renzo Gracie Philly, if you go on his Instagram, he's mixing it up. He trains with at MPR Endurance with his longtime coach Eric Parcell, and he says if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. And he shows him sitting there with a big smile after a hard workout. I like Pat Sabatini here. He's the favorite. I think he should be. I think he's going to win a decision over Damon Jackson, despite Damon Jackson's little streak there. But it'll be. I won't be surprised if Damon Jackson pulls an upset. But my money's going to go on Sabatini. What's your take here?
Quick little stats breakdown here. Pat Pat Sabatini strikes landed per minute 1.69 versus 2.55 for Damon Jackson. So Damon Jackson is going to have the advantage on the feet here, guys. As far as the ground game goes, 3.84 to 2.47. So Pat Sabatini's path to victory here is definitely going to be on the ground. Takedown defense, as far as Damon Jackson goes, is 40%. Not a great number. So I think Pat Sabatini is going to have the opportunity to actually take this guy down and dominate him on the ground. And once you take this guy down, I don't think Damon Jackson is going to be able to take it up.
I don't know about
I get it. He's got the height advantage.
Damon Jackson's got good ground game. I don't know about dominate. I think it might be pretty even on the ground. I don't know. That's why it's kind of scary. I mean, Damon he got Kamala Kirk with an arm triangle. He's got Mirsad Bektik with a guillotine. He's got some decent ground talent. He's a BJJ black belt out of Fortis MMA for sure. Damon Jackson is for sure. So it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary to rest on that. But I hear you though.
I mean, Pat Sabatini does have a couple heel hooks. He's got an arm bar.
That heel hook, by the way, Jamal Emmers was kicking his ass. That's a bad fight IQ. Jamal Emmers, if he kept it on the feet, he would have won that fight. But he was kicking his ass until it happened end of round one, right? Like, what's the minutes on that?
153 round one on the ground. This is why I'm getting it. I mean, if he's going to win this fight, it's going to be on the ground. He knows that's where his domination is. He submitted Jesse Strin. His loss to James Gonzalez was an arm injury in the first round. Before that, Fabricio Oliveira, a rear naked choke. Bohemia Camel, which I get it, is a rear naked choke. He's got a lot of subs in his, he's got a shitload of subs. I like it. Heel hook, rear naked choke, heel hook, rear naked choke, rear naked choke, rear naked choke.
Yeah, I hear you.
Rear naked choke, rear naked choke. I mean, I can go everywhere. He's got a decent ground game. So I seriously see him taking this fight to the ground. Pat Sabatini is not an idiot. He's got decent fight IQ.
Yeah,
his path to victory is taking this to the ground.
You got a point there. I think he's going to be a decisionator, though. I think he's going to take it to the ground and he's going to win decision by ground control. I don't think he's going to be able to submit Damon. Damon Jackson is too smart to get submitted. He's got more fights too. He's a veteran. He's got more fights than Pat Sabatini. He's been in there. He's got 3 years on him. We all know that.
I'm all in on Pat Sabatini by decision plus 125.
There you go. That's the smart play. Look at Noah Allen saying the fake leech, the Chinese leech, Lee, should fight Sabatini. I think that would be fantastic. That's a good matchup. And Lee he got robbed so bad, unreal.
And just by the way, the bookies are looking for this fight to go the distance as well. Minus 225 to go the distance compared to plus 162. So I'm really liking this Pat Sabatini plus 125 by decision. I like it a lot.
Yeah, me too. That's my pick. Tapology, and I'm going to profit when they're walking out.
Even in a parlay, minus 188, not so bad in a parlay.
Dirty Reg saying, I think Sabatini got the it factor over Jackson, just not sure what it is. It is wrestling or grappling. That's what it is. Going to bed now? Good night. See you tomorrow. We get mommy a new car tomorrow.
I don't like the shoulders, man.
The bony shoulder.
Bony shoulder killing me.
Same with that elbow. You don't want to get hit with that elbow. Ouch. That'll rip open a face. I remember I had Elmer's slight dog. Elmer's dropped him bad, foul to the. That's what happened. Yes, thank you. He was kicking his ass, and then Pat Sabatini. I picked Pat Sabatini, but I was like, when I was watching that fight, I'm like, man, he's losing. And then he caught that heel hook, and I'm like, oh, thank goodness, thank God he got that toe hold or whatever, that heel hook. Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
So a couple of things on this little screenshot that I want to mention. Can anybody explain to me these two lines tattooed on the back of his
Yeah, I don't know what that is. What's going on with that either. I noticed that during his. I was looking at his Instagram. That's
And
like
your girl has very
tattoo artist.
beautiful blue nails, by the way,
Oh, I love him. He
and
goes
those
tattoo artist.
Spanx,
Just
whatever she's wearing.
wherever he got those tattoos is just like just put 2 lines right on each side of my spine. Can you do that? Awesome. Looks great. Thank you. I mean, that's weird. That's a weird tattoo. Is that train tracks? I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's horrible. Train tracks.
I mean, what is
Sorry.
it? Why? I don't know. Oh,
I'm
the
judging.
classic Corvette.
I shouldn't judge.
Classic
I apologize.
Corvette look. That's what it is. The classic Corvette. Yeah, I get it. Like the racing stripes. That's what the racing stripes on the back.
Does that make him faster?
Oh, he's super fast.
Okay, all right. That's what that's for. It's aerodynamic. I got you. All right.
All right. Moving on. Let's move on.
Exactly. Moving on.
Pat Sabatini by decision. Next, we have Power Bar. Marc-Andre Barriault.
I'm going to look at his play.
Fluffy. Huh?
Marc-Andre looks good.
He does.
I love that gorilla tattoo.
Trading at Kill Cliff, but look at Fluffy. Fluffy looks good too.
I know. They both look good.
Yeah, this is going to be a war. But I'm going to take Anthony Hernandez Fluffy here. I'll tell you why. Because I've flipped back and forth for real. I'm like Marc-Andre Barriault, Power Bar. He's coming off a win against the Beverly Hills Ninja. He caught him with a guillotine, round 1, looking good. But Fluffy choked out the black belt hunter. I know it was because the Rodolfo Vieira gassed out, has 0 left in the tank coming in round 2. Took advantage of that, but that's smart fight IQ, man. Survive round 1, go in round 2, and get the choke over the black belt hunter. Guillotine, that's fantastic. What I don't like is that he got the Kevin Holland thing, ground and pound in 39 seconds round 1. I can let that go. It's Kevin Holland. I can let that go. But I don't like the loss to Marcus Perez. The Joker, Marcus Perez. I don't like that at all.
Let me get there.
Anthony Hernandez. But I did see that on Instagram, he's training out of a place called Game Fit with Max Griffin is his main training partner. And he's Aspen Ladd's brother, actually, Shaylor Ladd, Max Griffin, Aspen Ladd too, and that Game Fit in the Instagram in those little training videos, they work hard, man. They got those bands on their legs where they have to, and they're doing all sorts of endurance activities and stuff. I like that, and I like Anthony, the recency bias. I like his Adolfo Vieira. That's a great win. Josh Fremd is not a bad fighter. That's a good win. But then I was looking at Marc-Andre Barriault. I'm like, he got knocked out by Chidi Bang Bang. 16 seconds. Ground strikes. 16 seconds. Horrible. Jordan Wright's a bum. If you don't beat Jordan Wright, then you got to take another look at your career. If you lose to Jordan Wright, like Jamie Pickett lost to Jordan Wright, look what happened to him last week.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, he barely beat Dolce Lunguiambula. He went to decision, and Dolce Lunguiambula is just one of those not technical power punchers. He's like, I just don't see Marc-Andre. I don't see a path to. I suppose like he beat Abu Azaitar there, ground and pound round 3. He won that fight against Oscar Pichota until they found out he was on Ostarine, which is hell of a drug. Ostarine increases your cardio by pumping in more oxygen into your blood cells. Great drug if you want a little performance enhancement. You won't gas out taking Ostarine, but you're gonna get caught by USADA, and that's why he lost that. Now, what he does have going for Power Bar, training out of Kill Cliff on Instagram with White Lion, Johan Lainess, also robbery victory over Darian Weeks last week. Unreal. With Takashi Sato, who's just not that good, but veteran anyway. GM3, the legend, Gerald Mearshart, and finally, Gregory Rodriguez, who we'll be talking about when we get to the co-main event. So that I do like that for Marc-Andre Barrio, but I think if this goes to the ground, Anthony Hernandez he's a level higher. He's stand up. They're comparable. They're very close, I think, when it comes to stand up. But I think when it goes to the ground, Fluffy is a level higher in the ground game. I don't know. Somebody in the chat, what does UFC say about, does Marc-Andre Barrio have a BJJ belt color? I don't know. But if someone could look that up for me, that would be fantastic. I don't know. Same with Anthony Hernandez. I'm pretty sure Anthony Hernandez, Fluffy, I'm pretty sure he's black belt. But I can't verify that either. But somebody's got to find, like, Real News, you usually find that shit out. But yeah, I think Fluffy's got the way better ground game, and I think he's going to get it to the ground. And I think I can foresee Anthony Hernandez getting a submission here, rear naked choke or guillotine. I think both them. Oh, Noah says he thinks they're both black belts. Maybe. I don't. Possibly. I just haven't seen it.
Can I just say one thing?
You can say plenty of things. Go ahead.
If you're looking at stats on the feet, Anthony Hernandez 4.26 versus 5.79. So Mark might have the slight advantage. Thing is, strike absorbs 3.93 to 5.0 to 5.04. So Mark does take as many as he gives out. The ground game, Anthony, 5.39 takedown average per fight, per 15 minutes, compared to Marc-Andre's 0.34.
There you go.
So if this is going, and plus the submission average, 2.3 versus 0.2. So if this goes to the ground, Anthony Hernandez has a huge advantage here. And we've got some good 5-fight background here on these stats.
Yeah.
So I'm going to lean Anthony Hernandez here just because of the ground game, just because of the takedown average, and just because of the takedown accuracy, the takedown defense. Takedown defense for Marc-Andre is 68. Takedown accuracy is 25%. If you got this many fights in the stats, guys, and you've only got 25% takedown, you're getting taken down. And I think Anthony Hernandez is going to dominate this with the takedown game.
Agreed. That's my take. Agreed. Yep. Oh, look, power bar probably a fake Polish belt. Yeah, maybe. Just like, remember that dude that the Ukrainian fighter that tried to make a fake trying to pad his record with a bunch of fake wins. What was it? Remember he changed his name. I forgot. He fought probably like early summer. Forgot his name. Okay, here we go. Real News come with the info. Hernandez, black belt in Mara Noble's MMA system, blue belt in BJJ, but I swear people were saying Hernandez was purple belt when he subbed Vieira. I could have sworn that too. What is Mara Noble's MMA system? I don't know what that is. But yeah, I think he's a purple belt. When he submitted the black belt Hunter, they were saying that. The ring announcer or the ring commentators were saying that. And like you just explained right there, the stats don't lie. Power bar does not. He doesn't even attempt takedowns. Yeah, I'm going Fluffy all day, and I think he's going to get a sub here. Aaron Wright, why you calling my brother a bum? If your brother is Jordan Wright, tell him he should change his name to, instead of the Beverly Hills Ninja, Jordan Wright Privilege. He acts like he's Mr. White Privilege. He looks like the face of white privilege. And he lives it. Beverly Hills. I'm from Beverly Hills. He's actually from Alaska with the most padded record, going against complete. He went against a guy that was 1-60. Legit, like something ridiculous like that. I swear to God, if you look at his opponents in Alaska. So, his wiki says brown belt. It doesn't matter. I think his belt is better than Barrio. I think he's definitely better than Barrio on the ground. Yeah. And maybe he did earn. Maybe he went from purple to brown. Purple, sub Vera, and Got the brown. Oh, Jordan Wright versus Dusko Todorovic just got booked. Take Jordan Wright all day. I mean, I'm sorry, take Dusko all day. Jordan Wright is a movie character. He sure is. He sure is. But yeah, there you go. Nope. So there you go. I don't know which round. Just pick one. I went round 2. That's what I did too. So all right, sweet. We're in agreement there. Man, I've been slacking on this. You picked Trevin Giles, right? Dave, Ranj. You picked Pat Sabatini, Dave, Ranj, and we're both picking Anthony Hernandez, Dave, Ranj. All right, let's move on to the main card. We got the curtain jerker, Tanner Boser, one of the heavyweights.
This fight scares me.
He's on the lighter side of heavyweights. He weighed in today at like 240, I think, or 240 something, 241 something. He's like Rodrigo Nascimento though, weighed in at 264, filling it out, heavyweight, loving his food, getting right there, like still made it comfortably. But I'm just saying, Tanner Boser, the more I think he's definitely faster, for sure faster. More volume striking. I don't know the stats, but I would imagine I know they have a good 20 fights for Tanner Boser. So big plate of examples for there. Rodrigo Nascimento's 8 and only 1 loss, which is scary. And I don't know. I got to take a better look at. Let's open that up right there. Hit that. Let's see the caliber of fights fighters he's fought. 8 and 1. Can you read down that list? My eyes aren't that.
So his last one was a no contest to Alain Badeau.
Oh, Alain Badeau. Oh, I remember that fight. Alain Badeau won round 1. Hold on.
Round 2.
Alain Badeau is horrible. Yep. Alain Badeau won round 1. And I think was that an eye poke or what happened there?
Let me see what the actual topology says. Oh, it doesn't say on it. Yeah.
No, you hit the wrong thing. You got to hit the right there, the method. Right there, hit that. Now, if you scroll down, it should say originally. Keep scrolling. Right there. What's that say? Originally.
A TKO for Nascimento. The result of this bout was later changed to a no contest by the NEC when he tested positive for Ritalinic acid, a metabolite of psychostimulant drugs, methamphetamine, and ethylphenidate. Guys, really? You expect me to read this? That's way too many consonants and vowels all put. I don't have my words.
You said psychostimulus and you said meth. So he's like chemical, like pharmaceutical meth. It's like meth made it in instead of somebody's back trailer in farmland. It's like made in a lab. It's meth made in a lab. Perfect. So, but anyway, he lost round 1 to Alain Badeau. Right? Look at Alain Badeau, Black Samurai or whatever. He lost round 1 to that guy, and Alain Badeau is just he's like we
got it.
Yeah, I don't.
1, 2, 3.
I don't need to say much more. But anyway, that's why I have to go with Tanner Boser, your fellow Canadian too. You gotta like Tanner Boser.
I'm picking him too. I know. I'm picking him too.
He's gonna be faster. He's tough. He can take a shot. Rodrigo, this is a heavyweight fight, so Nascimento does have, I suppose, the chance to get that flash knockout. But I gotta go. Hey, yeah, he's a big dude too. I bet you when you show the face-offs, I bet you he's like substantially larger than Tanner Boser. And Tanner Boser got that stupid, like that weird mullet thing going on too, unless he changed his hairstyle. He did.
Tanner Boser has more hair on his back than anything else.
Oh, does he?
Oh, awesome. Yeah, it's great. He's got that sweater. Like,
Hollerhead looks kind of like a Drew Barrymore, just like the Wish version of Drew Barrymore. Yeah, look at the size. Look at the girth, the height. You can see where that extra 20 pounds is on. Oh, and you can see the hair on Tanner Boser's back too. You got that. You nailed that. Nailed that right. Let's see. Badeau beat the shit out of him round 1, then gassed in round 2 and died, if I remember. Absolutely, and I remember that fight, and I thought Nascimento was a lock because he was going against Alan Badeau. Roll it back a little bit, just a little bit.
Boser is in decent shape. He looks good.
He's going to be so much faster in
there. He's going to be way faster.
He's going to outvalue him like 3 strikes to Nascimento's 1 strike. I know you're fucking around, Aaron. I know. It's meth from the government. Yes, exactly. You didn't even have to say. I just heard you say psychostimulant, and I heard you say the word meth, and I'm like, done. I know what that shit is. I live in North Jersey. I go to North Jersey all the time, buddy. I live in upstate New York, but I work a lot. Right now, we're working in North Jersey. My crew is. They're working in East Orange, post office. Ritalin is a barbiturate. Ritalin, yeah, barbiturates are downers actually. So that's not going to help you, I don't think. Damon Jackson's back tattoo on Boser. That would be awesome. I think everybody should get that tattoo. Oh, going a little far there. Okay, no. Anyway, but yeah, I think I'm all over Tanner Boser. But what's the line though? He's almost a 2-to-1 favorite. I want to say he's like -170 maybe, -170 or something like that.
-175 to +150. Heavy favorite.
Yeah, I reckon he should be though. He's got double the experience. He's going to be way faster. He's ranked 22 worldwide. Nascimento's ranked 40. Yeah, I'm all over Tanner Boser here. Okay. Is that the next fight that you're just showing, Andre? What happened to Alan Amedovski and Joseph Pfeiffer?
Yeah, we got it right here.
Okay, because in the weigh-ins, I just saw Andre Fili and Bill Algeo come out.
You're right.
That's weird.
Is that? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah, it was 4:14.
Did we miss it or something? Did you miss it? Who we got? That's Cameron Van Camp. Nicholas Moda. That's way back. The Amedovski and Pfeiffer should be.
No.
What do you keep playing Cameron Van Camp? He's definitely going to win that as a +1 underdog. Right. Maybe after that. Keep going a little bit. No, that's weird. Are they fighting? Oh, right here. Got it. Amedovski missed weight. Might be a separate video for that one weigh-in. Oh, very good, Real News. You're the best. Okay, now they got drug talk here. Stim is the old Adderall. MD Rodriguez. Barbiturates, any class of sedative and sleep-inducing drugs derived from Yeah, yep, that's downers. So Amedovski, somebody else besides Ladd did miss weight. Interesting. Amedovski should miss weight. I mean, he's going to get destroyed anyway. Joseph Pfeiffer is going to. Let's break it down anyway, because I don't even think it's on that, Dave.
We got right here. What's that? Who are these two guys? Come on, hook me up.
Oh, you found it. Okay, there you go.
I want to. No credit.
How did we miss that?
No credit. I just went to a different feed. It was a different zone. Whatever. You got it. Right. Here you go.
Alan Amedovski, the widest line on the card here. Joseph Pfeiffer is a -450. I guess there's a lot of hype found this Joseph Pfeiffer guy.
He's fighting.
A lot of hype, despite this being his UFC debut. Alan Amedovski is being fed to the lions here because Amedovski's been knocked out a few times. And I guess Pfeiffer is a knockout specialist, from my understanding. I didn't break down this fight. I didn't even look at the Tapology, but this is what I've heard from the cappers I've listened to. Amidovski's out of North Macedonia. His last 3 losses, he lost to Christoph Jocko by decision. He lost to John Phillips. I don't know who that is, by overhand left TKO. He lost to Ugly Man Joseph Holmes by rear naked choke. So he's lost every single way you can lose: submission, decision, and knockout. Joseph Pfeiffer, coming out of the Contender Series, he knocked out Ozzy Diaz.
UFC Golden Boy.
He is.
Okay, you got to like UFC Golden Boy. He is being hyped huge, this kid. Huge.
Speak on. I'm listening. Body Bags is his nickname. Body Bags. That's a cool nickname. But keep going, Dave. I'm going to check out his. He lost to Dustin Stoltzfus and Jonovan Patty. Those are his.
That was 2 years ago.
Those are his only 2 losses. But listen, both these guys have Jonovan Patty and Dustin Stoltzfus both have UFC fights, and they've been there. Dustin Stoltzfus is still in the UFC. Jonovan Patty, I don't think is anymore, but I think if you checked him out, he does have. Oh, he beat Lorenzo Hunt. I think Lorenzo Hunt's been in the UFC. The other guys, cans. Don't know them. Don't know none of them. But all right, go ahead. Speak about this guy.
I'm just gonna put my tinfoil cap on and put the. I have seen more preview, friggin' promotional videos that the UFC has put out for this Joseph Pfeiffer guy. They are all in on him. I'm easy in my Tapology, easy money as well. Let's see what his odds are, but I'm all over this Pfizer kid. I think I've bought into it. He's a minus 450. Never mind. Moving on.
Yeah, no value at all. Body Bags round 1 or 2. How about propping them by KO? What's that? By KO.
By KO is minus 250.
Oh, unreal. Not even valued there.
No.
Huh. How about by
moving
round?
on? No value on this fight whatsoever.
How about by round? Round 1.
Plus 100. Round 1.
Even money. That's
I know.
Yeah.
It's like
stay away. Stay right away from this. Pfeiffer is my pick on Tapology. They're feeding, like I said, Alan Amidovski is a lamb to slaughter. They're sacrificing this dude for Joseph Pfeiffer's hype. I don't know what everybody sees in this guy, Pfeiffer. I don't know. I don't know. He's a mystery to me. I don't know this guy. I'll be honest.
He's the golden boy. Trust me, UFC is prime this guy's career for the next 3 fights. So
remember, he used to. There's been golden boys before that just faded. Look, remember Edmund Shabazian? He was.
I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Him? And so who knows? That's why. Yeah, but I'm not. I'm staying. I cannot not even take a scratch off flyer on Amidovski though, because he's just that bad. that you can't. I have no faith in that guy. So moving on, let's go to the fight of the night, in my opinion, which probably will be the fight of the night. One of the toughest fights to predict too. We've got Andre Touchy-Feely taking on Bill Algeo. Oh, did you have it up?
Good. No, I'm way behind.
Let me know what's up. Touchy-Feely coming off. This is the thing, though. Coming off a loss to Joe Anderson Brito. 41 seconds in round 1.
So far
Bill
behind.
Algeo beat Joe Anderson Brito. Unanimous decision. So if you want to play MMA math, right there. Andre Feely, though, before that, he had an accidental eye poke where he was kicking Daniel Pineda's ass. He was definitely winning that fight. Then round 2, got him with the eye poke. Daniel Pineda saw a way out and said, I don't want to fight anymore. I can't see. Let's call this a no contest. Got that victory stolen from him. Okay. Before that, lost to Bryce Mitchell, but Bryce Mitchell beats everybody he wrestled. He fights. Everybody fights Bryce Mitchell. I think Bryce Mitchell's undefeated. Yes, I think so. He beat Andre Fili beat Charles Jourdain, split decision. Charles Jourdain just cost me money against Nathaniel Wood. Who's not looking good. Look at the red. He's won one in his last six. And that one win was that split decision against Charles Jourdain. This is do or die. Sodiq Youssef. Speaking of which, Sodiq Youssef's fighting my boy Don Shanis in UFC Vegas 61. By the way,
that's right.
That's my right here.
That's right. That is your boy.
Titans featherweight champ, my boy. Yeah, fantastic. The lines aren't out for that yet, though, because I looked at it today. That's going to be a good card, by the way. That UFC Vegas 61. That's going to be a fantastic card. Anyway, Andre Fili training out of Alpha Male. That's good for him, I guess. But I got to go with the plus money on Bill Algeo. Bill Algeo is coming off a nice win where Herbert Burns got won by exhaustion. Herbert Burns
from damage, though. Yeah, exhaustion from damage. You gotta.
I know, but still, Herbert Burns got one takedown in round one, and then round two had nothing left. Literally, Gilbert Burns had to carry Herbert out of the cage for real. That's how exhausted he was. He's like, I can't even go on. I can't even lift my feet. That's crazy to me. But before that, he has got the unanimous decision victory over Joe Anderson Brito. He loses to Ricardo Ramos and Lamos. He lost to the Ricardos. In between that, as you can see, he's got that win against Spike Carlisle, who Spike Carlisle has gone on to do some good things over in Bellator since that loss. But Bill at Senor Perfecto, I'm all over him. I think at plus money, I think he's gonna get this done. Andre Fili's projecting the wrong direction. Bill Algeo's projecting upwards. Fili unfortunately projecting downwards. And I used to like Andre Fili, but now he's doing like stand-up comedy and stuff. And for real, there was an interview with Bill Algeo, and they're like, "Did you see Andre Fili's stand-up comedy act?" He's like, "No, but it's a good thing he's getting another backup career because he's gonna need it." I love that. I love that Bill Algeo.
He will need it.
I love that. I'm all over Senor Perfecto here. I think he's gonna pretty much put Andre Fili out of the UFC with the victory come Saturday. I hate to see him go because Andre Fili was a fun fighter to watch. He was very exciting, very, very active, and he doesn't mess around and play. He's not touchy feely. He's not like pitter patter. Let's test. He likes go in. But Bill Algeo, same. That's why this is going to be a banger. This is going to be fight of the night right here. So let's go ahead, Dave. You say what you got to say. I'm going to catch up with the chat.
Okay, I'm going to go over the stats real quick. Bill Algeo, strikes land per minute, 5.73 versus 3.82. So definite advantage on the feet for Bill. But then again, Andre Fili has the advantage on the ground, 2.49 versus 0.92. So we'll see how this goes. Takedown defense for Bill is 54%, so not that great. Mind you, the takedown accuracy for Andre Fili is only 50%. So once again, not that great at all. If this goes on the feet, I'm going to give the advantage to Bill. If this goes to the ground, Andre Fili has the advantage. Having said that, I'm all over Bill on this one, guys. All over Bill. I like the plus money, plus 100. I'm not going to put it in very many parlays or anything, but
little debate in the chat on grappling. Okay, so Gerald Lynch saying Algeo loses when he faces good grapplers, and Andre Fili I think does have slightly better grappling. But then Noah Allen's bringing up, I don't know, Spike Carlisle and Joe Anderson Brito, good grapplers. Could beat them both. Herbert, luckily have a husband like Gilbert to carry him out. Yep, big brothered him. for real, big brother. Them brothers keep my brother's keeper. I got to carry my little brother out. But the thing is, Bill Algeo, he gets taken down every time he fights, but he's got good get up game. What are they doing? A little talking? Yep. He's got good get up game, and he does get up after he gets taken down. Even those wins, he was taken down. Jordan Sabrito took him down multiple times, but he still came out on top and got the unanimous decision victory. Yeah, look at him. Feely's got the one that wins the tattoo war here for sure. But the Bill Algeo, clean cut. I like him. I think he's gonna. He owns his own place called Algeo MMA Kickboxing. Let me tell you a little bit of history. Bill Algeo went to Penn State University. He wasn't on the wrestling team. He was on the Scholastic, intramural, club, BJJ club team. He was like the captain of the BJJ. Like they had like a club team, and he was the coach of the boxing team at Penn State. This is legit facts. Bill Algeo, when he went to college, Penn State University, boxing coach, Penn State fighting the boxing club, and captain of the BJJ, Penn State Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu club sport, whatever, intramural club team. That's legit facts. And Algeo coming off those two wins. Look at sparse red. The red there. He doesn't fare well against people named Ricardo. That's it. He doesn't, if you want to beat him, change your name. Ricardo Fili might beat Bill Algeo, but Andre Fili is not going to. I'm going to take Bill Algeo at plus money. I can't not. I got to. I was originally when I heard this fight getting called, I was thinking maybe Touchy-Feely might. He's got his back is against the wall. This is do or die. If he loses this, bye-bye. Go with Bellator, go to PFL, LFA, something, but you're not here.
Decision. All right, I'm going decision.
Yeah, me too. I wrote it down. Algeo by decision. That's my pick on thing. Yeah, Herbert Burns is a fucking grappler too. You're right. That's all he does. That's him and Gilbert. Gilbert can now strike too. Algeo all day. Feel you look like strung out drug addict on those scales. Yeah. Oh, also Bill Algeo, bun in the oven. His wife is ready to pop. I think she's due come November for a baby. So new dad theory. New dads tend to seem to want to have a good. But the thing is, Andre Fili.
I love that plus money.
Yeah, plus money. What is it? Plus 108 or something?
Plus 100 right now.
Plus even money. Okay, good. Even money. Fili hasn't been the same since PVZ. Yeah, like you mentioned earlier, Noah. Fili downward projection. Bill Algeo upward. Go trending different directions, and I don't think that's going to stop here. I think it's going to continue. I'm surprised that Bill Algeo's plus money here. He should be the favorite, I think. Slight favorite, not an overwhelming favorite, but yeah, Bill Algeo. Let's go, Senor Perfecto. Moving up the card to the co-main event, we've got, Chidi Bang Bang taking on RoboCop Gregory Rodriguez. And RoboCop comes in here. It's plus money, slight plus money as well. Opened up even minus 110 both sides, but the line has moved, I think, because of recency bias. A lot of people are putting their money on Bang Bang, Chidi, and Jaquani. Even though if you look at his tapology, he did have a string of losses in Bellator. Wasn't that good. But I guess that Chidi and Jaquani no longer exists. Now he is an entirely new fighter. 4-fight win streak right there, as seen. That his last look at those 2 losses to Bellator to nobodies. And people are liking the new Bang Bang and Jaquani. I mean, took out Dusko Todorovic by elbow. took out Mark on power bar, 16 seconds, round 1. Gotta love that. Mario Souza in the Contender Series, ground and pound, round 3. Mario Souza no longer in the UFC. Mario Souza, I think he just lost again in the Contender Series. He was in Contender Series like 3 times. Mario Souza, hit that. Let's see. What's that most recent fight?
He lost to Ikram Aliskerov.
What's the date?
Kimura in first round.
What's the date?
2022.
Yeah. Just recently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was his first Contender Series fight.
Oh, was it? No, he lost to Chidi in Contender Series. Look at go down. He lost to Injaquani.
Oh, he lost to. Oh, you're right.
Yeah. See?
He's been in Contender Series a few times.
3 times. But anyway, yeah. So that's not the best. Not the best.
Not a good look,
I guess. So but before that, Injaquani did beat Christian Torres in the LFA right after he got beat by Rafael Carvalho in Bellator. That's his last 5. Injaquani 22-7 as a pro, coming in here with a 4-inch reach advantage and the favorite at -128, training out of some obscure gym down in Texas called Saksong Janjira, where he is a BJJ black belt. His main training partner is his brother, Anthony Injaquani. Now, Gregory Rodriguez, whole different story now. He used to be out of the X Gym and Black House, now a proud member of Killcliff FC, formerly known as Sanford MMA, with Coach Henry Hoof, training with Phil Halls and Marc-Andre Barrio. RoboCop's coming off beautiful win, pause it, over Cuban Missile Crisis, right there, pause it. Massive guys right here at middleweight, both of them massive. Both of specimens. Look at the shape of the pecs on RoboCop. Injaquani got a slight height. I think the same height, but he's got slight 4-inch reach. I don't really see it, but maybe. Look at that forearm's pretty long. Anyway, back to this. RoboCop, he beat Julian Marquez punches round 1. Fantastic win there. Had a split decision loss to Armin Petrosian, which is, which he wants to take that one back. But before that, Jun Young Park took him out standing TKO round 2. Great win there against the Iron Turtle, right? He also beat Dusko Todorovic. He didn't take him out in round 1 with elbows. He went to decision with him. That was his UFC debut. And he was LFA champ when he beat Josh Fremd. Punches round 1. That is Gregory Rodriguez's last 5. Not bad at all. What do you have? P? You gotta do something?
Yeah, we'll just get going. Find me a place here.
All right, but I'm on the side of RoboCop at plus money. I think he's like a plus 108, or that's what I took him at anyway. But the line may have moved. Hopefully, it moved to make it even a more valuable pick for me. But yeah, I think the hype of Injaquani is going to get halted when he goes against RoboCop this week. So that's just my opinion. What do you think, Dave? What do you got to say about this?
Let's go right to the stats. Strike landing per minute, 6.0 for Gregory Rodriguez compared to 3.79. Definitely busier on the feet than Chindi. Sorry.
Chidi, bang, bang.
All right, whatever. Point being, on the ground, 2.40 compared to 0.000000000. Ground game, definitely for RoboCop. Takedown defense, 100%. This fight's going to the ground, and Gregory and RoboCop is going to dominate this thing. Let me have a quick look at his. I mean, I don't think he's going to be able to finish it, so I'm going RoboCop by decision, which for me is plus 550, which is a great plus money number.
What's he by? I think he's going to. Oh, bets 365 doesn't separate. They just have finish. But I think he's going to get a submission, which Bet Online, I'll open that up. I'll tell you what Bet Online says for RoboCop by decision. Go pee, Dave.
I know.
Go pee. Go now.
Let me hook you up with next guys. Hang on. Before I go.
Okay. Gregory Rodriguez by submission plus 500. And that is my take here. By points is plus 450. He's plus money anywhere you look on here. Except for, anywhere you look, he's plus money. Plus 113 on the money line. By points, plus 450. By TKO, KO, or DQ, plus 325. Looks like if he's going to win, the bookies think that's the way he's going to do it. By submission, plus 500. And then inside the distance, if it goes the distance, no action. Minus 105 for Rodriguez, minus 125 for Njokuani. That might be, I don't like doing minus number bets though. Let's see. Fighter wins inside the distance. Gregory Rodriguez plus 175. That may be a way to go. Because I just don't know I don't know. Something's telling me take Rodriguez here. I'm not going to prop it until they're walking out to the cage. But I am definitely putting Gregory Rodriguez in a couple parlays, and I'm going to take him on the money line at plus 113. All about it. Putting Ranj, putting my name right by Rodriguez, and remove that. Look at Dave making a sandwich. I'm just playing. I don't know what he's doing back there, but let's see. I would be RoboCop all day if Jordan Williams fight never. Yeah, Jordan Williams, the diabetic. That was back.
Really?
What? What? Really? What? No? Whatever. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, Dave. This is fault of Bet3, no specific finishes. Yeah, that is a fault of Bet365. But I just said it. It's all plus money wherever you look for Gregory Rodriguez. Submission 500, TKO, DQ or KO 350, and points 450. So if inside the distance, within distance for Gregory Rodriguez plus one, I think it was a 175. Let's check it one more time. 175 for Rodriguez. You can take a bet Rodriguez inside a different distance. If it goes a distance, no action means you'll get your money back. That's a minus 105 for Rodriguez, minus 125 for Njokuani. I think Njokuani's line is based on hype, of recency bias and hype from his last four. I think I'm taking Rodriguez. I know that that Williams, that diabetic fight there doesn't look good for him with a Jordan Williams, but whatever. I'm still gonna. I think that was just a one-off. I think Gregory Rodriguez get the victory here. What do you think, Dave?
Oh no, I'm all over RoboCop on this one. I don't know if it's going to be finished, but I'm comfortable with the money line plus 110. I like that. Money line plus 100. Or sorry, plus 110 right off the bat. Big time. Oh my gosh.
So what'd you say? I'm sorry. I was zoning out for a minute.
RoboCop plus 110.
Okay.
All over.
You think? All right, good. That's a money line, just money line. You don't know what's your method on Tapology.
Oh, on Tapology, I'm
gonna say submission. I don't think Njokuani's got an answer for his ground game.
I think it's going to
be. He's
a
BJJ black belt, but it's out of Texas, out of a Muay Thai gym.
If I'm going to be picky, I'm going to say that he's not going to be able to submit him. It's just going to be a ground and pound kind of ground thing.
You're probably right.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with not submission, but a KO, probably in round 2. Round 3. This one's going to be a long one, guys. Round 3.
Yeah.
Ground and pound KO.
I might do that wins inside distance. If it goes distance, no bet. I think I might play that. I usually don't do those, but I think I might for this fight. Double down on it. If it goes a decision, I'll get my money back. But if he wins, Gregor Rodriguez wins either submission or TKO within distance, double my money. He's minus 105. It's worth it.
Luna definitely has RoboCop.
Luna's
heavy on RoboCop.
Good. All right, let's talk about the main event.
Oh, scary.
This is very scary. We got Corey Sandhagen, the Sandman, taking on the Kung Fu Monkey, Yadong Song. Big thing I want to say, Yadong Song, only 24 years old. Phenomenal. It blows my mind that he's so young. Yeah. I thought he was up like 20. I thought he'd like Sean O'Malley's 28. No. Sean O'Malley's got 4 years on this guy.
I know. He's on the rise.
That's crazy. Corey Sandhagen is 30 years old. He will have a 3-inch height and 3-inch reach advantage here, which you can clearly see in the face-offs. But, man, Yadong Song is a spark plug. He is so fucking fast. He's like lightning speed, and his strikes are accurate. They're on target. He's been training alpha male, working on wrestling. He's been training at Chow Terra BJJ, working on Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's not even hiding his game plan or anything. On Instagram, he's showing what he's been working on, and it says right in English too. He's like working on this catch kick trip for the past 2 weeks. Corey Sandhagen likes throwing that side kick to the body. And I think Yadong Song might catch it and do that inside trip. And he's showing his game plan. Corey Sandhagen he's training out of Elevation, working with Ryan Hall, the Wizard, and with LFA guy Justin Wetzel. Yadong Song, he's been in California for 2 years. Okay, he's coming off wins: Marlon Moraes, Julio Arce, Casey Kenny, fantastic. He lost to Kyler Phillips, right? And I saw a little interview with Uriah Faber, and he said the only reason he lost Kyler Phillips because of language barrier. That was 2 years ago when he first came to Alpha Male. That was his first fight out of Alpha Male.
A year ago.
Was it a year ago?
Yeah, whatever.
That's pretty accurate then, because he's had 3 victories since then. Yep. But anyway, he said he was like, we had a game plan. I didn't have the translator in between rounds, so it was hard to express what I wanted to say. But now Yadong Song's been in California for the past 2 years straight studying English. And he's picking it up at 24 when you're just all you got to do is fight and learn English and living immersed in California, you're gonna pick it up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on the underdog plus 155. I got him at. I think he's gonna surprise Corey Sandhagen.
Well done.
Corey Sandhagen's coming off lost to Piotr Jan, which you can't take anything from that. Piotr Jan's a beast. What is he, number two? Number 2 at bantamweight? Something?
Yeah.
Before that, he lost to TJ Dillashaw. TJ Dillashaw, top 10 also, but I don't know. He's starting to fade.
Exactly. He was fading then.
Yeah,
definitely fading.
Of course, he did beat Frankie Edgar with a
fly. Who was fading in 2021.
Yeah, huge. Frankie Edgar, what is he? He's like 40, isn't he? He's old.
89.
He beat Marlon Moraes by a wheel kick in round 2, but you know what? Kung Fu Monkey just beat him by an uppercut in round 1.
Shit.
Yeah, and he lost by rear naked choke to Aljamain Sterling. I mean, Corey Sandhagen has good resume. Like he's fought.
I love the repertoire, but I really do think his last serious win was in 2019 against Rafael Assunção. Like honestly, his loss to Peter Yan, TJ Dillashaw, his win against Frankie Edgar doesn't mean shit. His
Right.
win against Marlon Moraes doesn't mean shit either. His loss against Aljamain Sterling back in 2020. Well, Aljamain was kind of rising then, so yeah, I'll give him that credit. All right, so fine then. But I mean, he hasn't won a decent fight since 2019. Definitely not proven. I get it. He needs a win. He's hungry for a win, but the UFC is also hungry to cut this guy. And Yadong Song, new, young, up-and-comer, has had a really good record, has beaten Marlon Moraes, has beat Julia Ars, has beat Casey Kenny. His last real fight was in 2021 against Kyler Fitz. We already talked about that. I don't know, man. I think I'm going with the plus money as well, up-and-comer.
Yeah.
Plus 110? Or sorry, I've gone right now plus 162. Plus 162 on the money line.
Let's
I like it.
Let's look at how they face off. I don't like that he wore sunglasses, but whatever. He's young.
No, me either.
And the height is there, but the speed, oh man, Yadong Song is so fast. And people are saying, oh, he's never been to a 5-round fight. You think he's gonna gas out? He's 24. He's not gonna gas. He's definitely not gonna gas out because it's going 5 rounds. Corey Sandhagen, I know I trained in high altitudes, elevation. I've been 5 rounds. Yeah, but man, I don't see it. I don't see it.
You know what I do like? I do like that he steps in his face on the face-off.
Yeah. And
so right here,
so aggressive too.
Like right there. Right there.
Yeah. You watch his Instagram. On Instagram, he's a big media guy. He's young, 24, of course he is. But he likes to put posts up, and he's got some highlights from his very first fight in the UFC, right up to I think he's got the Marlon I don't know. He's got some highlights in there. He is so aggressive. He comes out. He doesn't dick around. He goes right at it, right on the inside, throwing kicks, punches, super fast. He doesn't play the let's feel you out. Let's check your range. Let's do that. Let's dance around the ring for a round. No, he doesn't. He gets right to the point, and that's why he's finishing people round 1 with uppercuts, round 2 by punches. He's getting it done, and I'm all about Yadong Song, the Kung Fu Monkey. I mean, the Matrix, Kyler Phillips. Kyler Phillips is decent. He used to be my man crush. Remember? So, yeah, I'm about him. I'm about Yadong Song, and he's 5 years from now he's going to be in his prime. Corey Sandhagen 5 years from now is going to be in his retirement. Yeah, I like it. Just cheers, Dave. Cheers on the Yadong Song Kung Fu Monkey.
Cheers.
I can drink a ton of these. They're only 96 calories a piece. Awesome. I respect that too. Sandhagen's not a chump. He's not going to lay down for this guy for sure. It's going to be a very good fight. But I'm still. And you know what? I will add Corey Sandhagen never been knocked out. He's been submitted, but he's never been knocked out. But I think it's going to come. I'm going to take Yadong Song TKO later, like when the cardio will come into play. He's younger, faster. Round 4, 5, I think that's where he's going to get the edge over. Sandhagen's just going to be able to take so much of the volume, so many of those quick, strong. He hits fast and hard too. He hits hard.
And guys, I will tell you right now, stats lead completely to Corey. He's 5'11", so he's got the 3-inch height advantage. He's got the 3-inch reach advantage. Strikes landed per minute, 6.42 compared to 4.92. Strike absorbed, 4.50 compared to the 3.78. So kind of similar. Accuracy is pretty much the same, 44 to 42. Defense, 55 to 59. So on the feet, granted, Corey's got more volume, but he takes more punches. Yadong Song, I mean, okay, I'm going to call this a wash. Takedown average, 0.71 compared to 0.45. We're not talking big numbers here, guys. These guys are exactly the same on takedown accuracy and takedown defense and submissions. I don't see this going to the ground. I see this be standing up. It's going to be war. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be on the feet. It's going to go to the faster guy. I think Yudong Song is going to be the faster guy this night. And I know I like the plus money. You know what? At plus 162, I like it. I think he's the up and comer. He's the younger guy, and Corey's at the end of his career.
Yep. First of all, good night, Gerald Lynch. Thanks for tuning in. Ciao. Now, monkey knife fights, they do over-unders on strikes. I want to check what it is because Noah said they're definitely going to get over 100. I want to see monkey knife fights. It's not like it's gambling, but it's a different type of gambling. They'll do over-unders on strikes landed, takedowns. That I don't do it a lot, but I do mess with it once in a while. So right here, Yudong Song versus Corey Sandhagen. Oh, look, they have more or less. That's what it's called. Right now, Corey Sandhagen says more or less than 142.5 strikes. You can pick more or you can pick less. And Song Yudong, 91.5 strikes, more or less. I'm going to say more for Song, and I'm going to say less for Sandhagen, 142.5. I think a little slightly less than that. And then choose buy-in. I'm going to put $10 on it. So right there, if I get that right, the more or less, more for Yudong Song, more than 91, less than 142 for Sandhagen, I'll win $25. That's how that works for monkey knife fight. Like I said, I don't do this often. Like, I don't play monkey knife fight, but I do have it. Mbe told me to get it, and I just that's what Noah Allen said right there. That's what got me thinking, oh, you know what? We want picks. Those guys, they do it every week. That's Jacob and Angelo. Great matchup. He beat Alatang when he was 13. Alatang was 19. No way I believe that age. What? No, that can't be correct. On tap, let me open Tapology. I got to see these dates on Yudong Song. I got to see when he started fighting because he is 24 right now. They start early in China. They don't care. Look at you start working in a factory when you're 7. Okay, so his very first fight, he never had pro. 2013. Yeah, he was 13. Alatang Haley, 2013. You're right. He beat him. Unanimous decision. At 13 years old. Right? Or 14. What? Wait a minute. Am I doing the math wrong? He fought Alatang Haley in 2013. And he is 24 years old now. Because he was born in 1997. 2007.
Yeah, 1997. 10. December 2nd.
He was 16. In 2013, he was 16. If he was born 1997, so in 2007 he was 10. Then you add to 20, add 6 years to that. He was 16 years old, Brandon B. 16. Yeah. So I was getting my driver's license and he was kicking Alatang Haley's ass in China at 16 years old. Love it. All right, 142 strikes. What the fuck? Got to go with the up and comer here. Me as well. What are the odds on that? Monkey knife fight. It's not odds. It's weird. It's set. It's not set. It's set up like as a. It's a weird thing. Weird. I'm not. I don't like I said. I don't really do. You pick your buy-in, and right now I'm betting $10. Yadong Song is going to get more punches, more strikes than 91.5. Sandhagen less than 142.5. I bet $10. I can win 25. That's how you can bet up to 50. Like you could do $1, I think, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, something like that. Angelo and Salamander love monkey. They sure do, and they every fight they'll do like they'll do their take on the monkey knife fight. I'm going Song Yadong. I got more underdogs this card than Dev the Dude. That's rare because Dev loves him some underdogs. I think Dev's the only person to take Mr. Pleasure last week over that beast Jalton Almeida. Oh, I'm taking Mr. Pleasure. Whatever, Dev. I'm done. I'm done with Dev. I'm done. Just like, I mean, I like Dev. He's fun. He's a friend. He's in that. He's got the chat going. And Instagram. But I'm just like some of his picks are just out there. And then when he loses, he's always got an excuse. Oh, that was rigged. Shit's hard to understand. Math is fine. The shit's hard to understand. But yeah, 16 years old, you can start fighting in China at 16. China's like I said, when he's in when you're in China, if you don't get into you'll be working in a factory packing American toys at age 8. For real. They don't care. They put you in a sweatshop. You and 100 other 8-year-olds packing, toys for Americans. Hollerhead girl subbing both them in 3 rounds. Brandon, you're 13, so I'll give you the release. You got an excuse. 2 out of 3 Canadians win. 2 out of 3 Philly boys win. Okay. It's just jokes, Papa Chuck. He gets it. Dev, on the online chat, always pulling up shit. He gets offended sometimes. Dirty Reg, homie, the pork chop. That's what Dirty Reg is. Oh, I was thinking the pork chop. He locked him, Dev. All right, Dave. Let's go through and make a 3-fight parlay, confident parlay with good odds. So, I'm gonna say what I think we should do, and then you can say what you think we should do, and then we'll see the chat what they think. I really like Bill Algeo at plus money. I like Yadong Song at plus money. And man, Cameron Van Camp too at plus. Combined, we've got 1, 2, 3. We have 4 plus money. We have 4 dogs on this card that we all agree on. That me and you, Dave. We like Cameron Van Camp. He's plus 185, 190, I think. That's insane. Okay. Then we got Bill Algeo plus 108. Gregory Rodriguez plus 110. Yadong Song plus 160. We can be degenerate and do the biggest ones. We can do Yadong Song, Cameron Van Camp, and Gregory Rodriguez. That'll be our biggest payout. Or we can be sensible and do some sure winners like who's a sure winner? We're both, but I can't do chalky ones. Tanner Bozer, I don't know. Yeah, I'm good with our underdog picks actually. What do you think, Dave? What do you want to do?
Oh man, you're killing me here.
Noah said no women or Canadians. So Tanner Bozer's out. All the girls are out. I don't like the women anyway because the women that are winning are chalky. Loma's going to win. She's chalky. We're split on the Robertson Agapova pick, and Aspen Ladd's not fighting. So there's only two fights. All right, what do you think, Dave?
I like Javid Basharat at minus 170.
We're disagreeing in there.
But
yeah, I'm on Tony Gravely. So that one's out. We're not doing that.
All right. Damn. Are we on Trevor Giles?
Yeah, we both are on Trevor Giles, but I'm not confident with that because Trevor Giles got shitty fight IQ.
Are we on Pat Sabatini?
Yes, we're both on Pat Sabatini.
Okay, great.
I'm
okay, so Pat Sabatini,
Corvette stripes tattoo on his spine.
Okay, we're both on Anthony Hernandez.
Yes, we're both on him. He's like minus 175.
Oh, it's minus 200 for me.
Minus 200. See, that's a little steep there. All right, continue.
Joseph Pfizer guaranteed win.
Get that out of there though. That's too chalky.
I know. Andre Philly, Bill Aggio.
Both on Bill. We're both on plus money Bill.
Both on Bill. We're also both on Gregory Rodriguez.
Yep, plus money.
RoboCop.
And Yudong Song. Plus
and money. We're both on Yudong Song. I mean,
plus money.
The last three fights were both on the dogs here.
I know. And the Cameron Van Camp, we're both on him, and he's the biggest dog on all our picks.
Man.
What is he? Plus what? 180?
He is plus 162.
162. That's great.
Curtain jerker. I like the curtain jerker. Honestly, I'm confident on the curtain jerker plus 162. I'd like that.
Let's do it. I'm going to put it in Bet Online. You put it in Bet 365, and we'll see what it pays out respectively for both books. Noah thinks we ought to do all four of our underdog picks, and I'm tempted. I might on the side, but we got to stick with what we usually do. We only do a 3-dog selection, or 3-fight parlay, so we'll stick with that. Okay, I got Cameron Van Camp plus 145. Line moved drastically. Money's been coming in on him. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going up. We're going to take Yadong. We got the first fight and the last fight in our picks. Yadong's plus 172. Money's pouring in on Corey Sandhagen. Pouring in. The line is line movement there. And what do we say? Either Bill Algeo or Gregory Rodriguez. Which one you feel more confident with? RoboCop or Bill Algeo?
Man, that's hard. I'll go Bill Algeo.
All right, I'm good with that. Let's do it. All right, so
Luna? Algeo or Rodriguez?
Oh, you know what? Bet Online won't let me put Bill Algeo in a parlay for some reason. They're not accepting it.
Okay.
I wonder why that is.
All right. Well, we'll just hang on a second, guys. I hate to say it. I apologize.
Rodriguez, he'll work though. Rodriguez, they have no problem throwing him in there. So
okay, here we go. So you want which one you want? We want Yudong Song.
Yudong Song, Cameron Van Camp, and Gregory Rodriguez. $100 will pay out $1,319. That makes it a plus 1,319. Place bet. I'm doing it.
Yadong Song, Rodriguez, and Vanderkamp plus 1347. Holy smokes.
I like it.
Talk about a dog bet for that one. And by the way, I will say that we won our last parlay on our last live stream. The one that I did.
And I won last week too. Last week's 3. I
had a bad week last week, but anyways, point being.
Yeah, we did. We won the week before that, though. I remember it was. I forget who exactly what it was like, but I know.
I know. I texted you my winnings.
You know what?
They were good. It wasn't bad.
I won last night. Chiefs. I took them at plus money too. After they were down 10-7, I took them at plus 120. That's when I placed my bet, and they came back and won. Plus money on the Chiefs last night. That's why I'm looking at my bet history. It only does last 48 hours. So, pending parlay. Let me copy paste this. Okay, here we go. Copy and StreamYard and paste. And I got to clean this up though.
Sorry, I'm back.
That's right. Van Camp plus 145. Love it. Yadong Song plus 172. Love it.
Yeah. I got a lot of dogs on this card, guys. A lot of dogs.
Let me clean that up even more. Let's see. Crap. All right, I'm gonna post it again. I'm gonna clean it up better though. Risk $100 to win 13 7 parlay. I'm just gonna put the fighters so it's fit on one thing. Cameron Van Camp. Yadong Song and Gregory Rodriguez. There we go. So risk $100 to win 1,319. Parlay Van Camp, Song, Rodriguez. There's our 3-fight parlay. Oh man, I got to catch up on a lot of. All right, let me catch up on these chats. I've been
okay. Lions, by the way, Ice Viking, Lions tomorrow. 100%. Lions.
What is that? The CFL, Canadian or something? Canadian
That's
Football
right.
League? Okay.
Okay, guys. So my dogs this card, which are kind of scary. Oh, hang on. Shit. Jesus. All right, here you go. My dogs this card. Cameron Vanderkamp, Luis Corse, Bill Algio, Gregory Rodriguez, and Yadong Song. On a 5-team parlay, plus 7,858. Scary, but yeah, I got 5 dogs on this card. Healthy dogs on this card.
It's gonna suck when the judges rob. Was that CN Canada when they robbed Canada again? That doesn't sound good when I speak that out though. Yadong and G-Rod. I know G-Rod's kind of you can't be confident with that. Wish I could just remove this one. But hey, it's gambling. I put $100 on it on our 3-fight parlay. It's right there. But look at the payout, and if that pays out, posting that on Instagram. Dirty Reg also on all 5 of your dogs. I don't know about Kosei. I was listening to you. I think Trevin got Giles.
We'll see.
Giles is the better fighter all around, but I'm not. I'm staying right away from that one.
It's a good scratch off.
Shot.
It's a great scratch off.
It is. It is a good scratch off.
$5 pays $475.
Oh, fantastic! I might do that as well.
I know. $5 scratch off. 5 dogs.
Yeah, my dog's song, Yadong Song, Gregory Rodriguez, Bill Algio, and Cameron Van Camp. Just the 4. Oh, Tony Gravely. Tony Gravely is another dog.
Oh,
I'll do my dogs too. See what that pays on a scratch off. See what that pays out. So let's see. Martial arts, MMA. UFC Vegas 60, 13 fights now that Aspen Ladd isn't fighting. We got Cameron Van Camp, Tony Gravely, Yadong Song, G-Rod. They won't let me throw Bill Algio in a parlay for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. They won't let me. They won't. Yeah, the Bet Online won't let me throw him in a parlay. I don't know why. That's so weird. So I'm gonna have to leave him out. But I got the other 4 of them in there: Cameron Van Camp, Gravely, Yadong Song, and Rodriguez. I'll do a $10 scratch off on that. Pays $337. Place bet 330. So it's plus 337 for that 4 fight, and I don't know why they're not letting me put Algio into a parlay. That's odd to me, but whatever. It is what it is. All right. Well, I think we did everything. Tristan Tate likes our style. Awesome. Ice Viking Van Camp best value dog pick, and I will add, it's Jacob from We Want Picks. It's his underdog lock of the week, and he's on a 10-fight underdog lock of the week streak. He hasn't lost in 10 events. Yep. MMA Guru, he does it better. He's also got 30,000 subscribers, and he posts videos 3 times a day, every day. So practice makes perfect, Ashlon. Thanks for the insult. But anyway, Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate everybody that's been here with us. 2 hours and 30 minutes. We're getting it done. Dave, of course, always thank you. It's been fun. Tomorrow's events start 4 o'clock for me. For Dave, that's 1 o'clock for you. You have lunch with it, and I'll be getting ready for dinner with it.
I'm working.
Oh, you got to work? Oh, that sucks. Thank you, Papa Chuck. Yep, might as well go for the dogs. Thank you, Dirty Reg. Everybody have a good night. Good luck tomorrow on your bets, and stay tuned next week, right?
Join Tapology Group number 926.
Yeah, Tapology Group 926, guys. Join that. And if you get first place, you get a t-shirt. So thank you, and everybody, good luck tomorrow. Let me check the schedule. I think there's next. I think there's a. I don't know if there's a. I think there's a break because then UFC Vegas 61 is August or October 1st, because that's when my boy Don Shanis from Cage Titans, featherweight champ.
God, I hope he wins. God, I hope he wins.
Saduk Youssef. So yeah, that'll be. And I like a little break in between once in a blue. So anyway, thanks for watching. Good luck and good night.